How do some people seem to glide through life with ease, making great decisions, handling challenges with poise, and consistently finding fulfillment? As it turns out, many highly spiritual people practice specific daily habits that keep them centered, stress-free, and laser-focused on their goals. In this video, we'll share the top 10 habits of truly evolved souls that you can adopt to enrich your own journey. You'll discover low-effort practices like daily meditation that reduce anxiety and boost wisdom. We'll also look at intentionally living by your core values through diligent decision-making. Expressing gratitude, volunteering your time, and opening your heart through compassion are some other powerful disciplines successful people swear by. And you'll learn habits that prevent distraction and comparison, like limiting social media time and focusing only on things within your control. Whether you follow a specific religion or just want more meaning and purpose, absorbing the peaceful philosophies and routine habits of spiritual masters is proven to optimize well-being, relationships, and performance. So get ready to gain insight into intuitive routines you can incorporate today for an extra dose of serenity and success in your own life. Let's get started on revealing the simple yet profound daily habits of highly evolved individuals. Before watching this video, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. This is very important to us. Number 1. Daily meditation. Spiritual people understand the importance of starting each day by connecting with their inner being through meditation or prayer. They know that taking even just 10 to 15 minutes first thing in the morning allows them to set the right mindset and intentions before diving into daily activities. Many like to devote this quiet time to guided meditation. They may play a recording that walks them through breathing techniques, visualizations, and letting distracting thoughts pass by without judgment. Having someone gently speak helps keep them focused on their breath and present moment awareness. Others prefer unguided silence, where they sit comfortably and allow their mind to still without forcing empty thoughts away. Whether guided or not, the goal is to let the tensions and concerns of yesterday fade while energizing their body and spirit for the new day ahead. Some spiritual individuals replace meditation with prayer, thanking God or their higher power for blessings and guidance. They use this sacred time to reflect on areas of life they are grateful for, like health, family, or basic provisions. Raising vibes of gratitude lifts both mood and outlook. The environment setup is also important for helping get into a calm, contemplative state. Some like complete darkness with candles nearby for a calming, flickering glow and soothing scent. Others prefer natural morning light and the sounds of birds waking up. Comfort is key, so pajamas or loose clothes allow full relaxation. Regardless of approach, the point of this daily practice is to gain clarity and intention setting. Spiritual people use their quiet reflection to envision how they want to show up for others that day with patience, compassion, or kindness. Goals like dietary change, emotional openness, or personal growth are also reinforced. By starting each new day, restarting this sacred connection, over time, spiritual individuals are able to welcome distractions and business from a centered, purposeful place. This daily commitment of compassionate self-care allows them to remain calm amid life's complexity and bring peaceful energy wherever they go. Number 2. Gratitude practice. Highly spiritual people see life as a precious gift. Every day holds opportunities to experience joy, love, beauty, and meaning. Because of this mindset, they consciously cultivate gratitude for both large and small blessings. When they first wake up each morning, they may take a few quiet moments to feel thankful for having their health, a comfortable place to sleep, and a new day full of potential. Their morning gratitude helps them start their day in a peaceful, appreciative frame of mind. Throughout the day, they remain alert for little things to be grateful for. They notice the warmth of the sun, the taste of their food, the sound of birds singing. If they face challenges, they express thanks for lessons that challenge helps them learn. They appreciate clean water, fresh air, and their physical abilities. Before meals, highly spiritual people intentionally shift their focus from worries or to-do lists to blessing their food and the hands that prepared it. Mealtimes become opportunities for mindful appreciation rather than just refueling their bodies. At the end of each day, they may write in a daily gratitude journal, listing 5 to 10 things they experienced gratitude for that day. This journaling helps them notice blessings they may otherwise overlook and cement a habit of gratitude. Some people also intentionally connect with family and friends each day to express appreciation for these relationships. Simple texts like, "Thanks for always listening," or "I'm grateful for your friendship," spread more kindness. By practicing daily gratitude, highly spiritual individuals maintain awareness of life's simple gifts rather than chasing after more possessions or experiences. Gratitude helps them appreciate each moment rather than focusing on lack or wanting the future to come faster. This attitude of thankfulness is beneficial for both mental health and spiritual growth. Number 3, living in the present moment. Highly spiritual individuals know that true happiness and inner peace can only be experienced in the present. However, living fully in the now requires conscious practice, as it is easy for the mind to wander into past regrets or future anxieties. To train their focus, many spiritual people engage in mindfulness techniques throughout each day. For example, when eating a meal, they slow down and really taste each bite, noticing flavors and textures rather than multitasking. While doing routine chores, they concentrate wholly on physical movements like folding laundry or washing dishes to be fully absorbed in that simple act. Some find being present is easier when incorporating the senses. Going for a walk, they pay close attention to warming sun, birdsong, or vibrant colors seen rather than whatever is on their to-do list. During casual conversation, eye contact and engaged listening without distraction helps connect deeply with the other person. If the mind drifts away from current experience, spiritual individuals have learned to gently but firmly bring attention back to the breath, the anchor to the now. Whether inhaling the fragrance of coffee or exhaling tension from a long day, breathwork keeps them rooted to each fleeting moment. They understand that concepts like time are human constructs. All that truly exists is this very second. By making presence a habit through daily reminder cues like chimes or affirmations posted in high-traffic areas, spiritual people nurture an appreciation for life as it happens. This raises their experience of each day, removing daydreams about a better future or regret over past mistakes that cannot be changed. Living fully present is a continuous practice that unlocks serenity through conscious participation in and gratitude for the natural passage of life unfolding right now. Number 4, self-reflection. Spiritual individuals understand that deep self-awareness and continual growth are crucial parts of their journey. To develop insight into behaviors, thoughts, and emotional patterns, they make regular self-reflection a non-negotiable habit. Many like to journal for 30 minutes a few times per week, using free-flow writing to process experiences from their days. With pen to paper and an open mind, they consider questions like, what interactions drained my energy? Or how could I show more compassion next time? Some spiritual people take walks outside while reflecting aloud, enjoying nature's calmness. Others find self-inquiry easier during quiet meditation. No matter the method, regular reflection helps surface unconscious beliefs so they can be examined for truth. By looking within thoughtfully instead of just doing, spiritual people begin separating from old habits and limiting views that no longer serve. They work to honestly accept both strengths and areas needing growth, without judgment. Over time, reflection also boosts self-awareness of how behavior affects others. Asking trusted friends for honest feedback provides perspective on blind spots to address. With increased insight comes empowerment over emotional triggers and greater patience during difficulties. Spiritual individuals make conscious choices aligned with their highest self instead of reacting from past conditioning or fears. Self-reflection is a gift that keeps evolving one's understanding perpetually. By looking within regularly yet gently through life's ever-changing lens, spiritual people see themselves and connections clearly to walk closer to truth and light each day. Number 5. Compassion and empathy. Those far along the spiritual path have gained profound insights into life's hardships through their own experiences with loss, illness, injustice, or other struggles. They recognize that all people suffer in some way, and we are far more alike in our shared humanity than different on surface levels. This empathy for others' suffering drives highly spiritual individuals to cultivate compassion as second nature. They strive to meet each person with kindness, acceptance, and non-judgment, even when facing challenging behaviors or held beliefs. Where others might react with frustration or contempt, these wise souls respond with patience, gentleness, and care for the suffering beneath. In practical ways, spiritual people allow compassion to motivate frequent acts of kindness. At a store, they may quietly pay for the items of the customer behind them in line who is short on funds. On public transportation, they give up their seat for someone who needs it more. Some volunteer regularly assisting the elderly, tutoring disadvantaged children, or preparing meals at a homeless shelter. Through selfless service, they work to alleviate suffering, however small the contribution. Helping others awakens their shared humanity. When facing injustice in the world, the spiritual-minded advocate for positive change through respectful, non-violent means. They understand anger only breeds more anger, so peaceful protest and bringing diverse groups to the table for understanding are preferred tactics. Overall, highly spiritual individuals carry themselves with a calm, helping presence. To them, every person is equally deserving of dignity. By meeting others with compassion, they hope to spread more goodwill, be a reassuring hand to those in need, and gently awaken kindness in once hardened hearts. Number 6. Serving others. Spiritual people believe that we are all connected as brothers and sisters in this world. They understand that we are put on this earth not just to live for ourselves, but to help each other along the journey of life. Lending a hand to those in need is one of the most fulfilling things a person can do. Many spiritual folks make volunteering a regular part of their weekly schedule. They give their time at food banks, homeless shelters, nursing homes, animal shelters, and many other useful organizations. Through volunteering, they are able to directly impact people's lives for the better. Even donating only a few hours a month allows someone to tackle hunger, loneliness, or poverty in their community. Some dedicate entire days out of their year to large-scale volunteering events too. Groups will come together to build homes, hold clothing drives, clean up public spaces, and more. It feels good for spiritual individuals to be part of something bigger, to know their small role contributed to massive help for others. Working side by side with new people also creates connections and reminds us that we need each other. Monetary donations are also hugely important. Spiritual folks regularly give portions of their income to reputable charities that align with their values of helping humanity. Donating money allows charities to operate programs, acquire supplies, fund research, and save more lives around the globe. Every bit counts for those in dire situations. Charitable organizations also help ensure donations are managed responsibly and efficiently to maximize impact. Then there is the no-cost act of simply listening to friends and family who need an ear. During difficult times, offering comfort and support is greater than any material help. A quick phone call or visit can lift someone's spirits immensely. Spiritual individuals recognize that we all struggle at some point, so paying attention to loved ones and trying to lessen their burdens makes the world a little brighter each day. Perhaps the greatest reward for serving others comes internally. Spiritual people find deep fulfillment in giving selflessly to improve life for even just one other person. Knowing they played their small role in making the world slightly better brings them peace, joy, and purpose. Serving others is how they practice empathy, compassion, gratitude, and goodwill on a regular basis. It strengthens their own spirits as well as those they lift up along the way. In the end, serving is a reminder of our shared humanity. Spiritual folks recognize that any one of us could trade places with those less fortunate through no fault of their own. We are strongest when we look out for one another with kindness, generosity, and selflessness. That is why serving others through volunteering, donating, or even listening is such a core value for these individuals on their life's journey. Number 7, forgiveness. Forgiveness is a very powerful tool that spiritual people seek to master in their lives. They understand that holding on to anger, resentment, or thoughts of revenge will only serve to drag them down emotionally and spiritually. However, truly forgiving can be difficult, so spiritual people work hard to develop forgiveness as a habit. When someone does something to hurt us, our natural reaction is often to feel angry, upset, or want to get even. These negative emotions like anger, however, are really only harmful to our own well-being. They accomplish nothing good and just eat away at our peace of mind. Spiritual people recognize this, so they strive to forgive as soon as possible when someone wrongs them. They know that forgiveness is best for their own health and happiness. The act of forgiving does not mean that what happened was okay or excusable. Forgiveness simply means that we are letting go of our desire to hold a grudge or seek revenge. We are releasing the other person from our feelings of anger so that we can find inner peace again. Spiritual people understand this distinction clearly, that forgiving frees our own mind and heart rather than condoning improper actions. When you forgive, you are setting yourself free from negative ties to the past. You acknowledge the mistake or transgression, but then consciously decide not to dwell on it or let it control your thoughts and feelings any longer. This allows you to move forward with hope instead of being weighed down by resentment. Spiritual people work to perfect this attitude of forgiveness for both big offenses and small annoyances that occur each day. It can be hard to forgive others, but spiritual folks also work on self-forgiveness. We all make mistakes at times, so they forgive themselves readily when errors are made. Beating yourself up with guilt or shame serves no good purpose either. Self-forgiveness means we learn from our mistakes, but then let go of harsh self-criticism so we can continue improving with a positive mindset. Both forgiving others and ourselves is key to achieving inner peace. Making forgiveness a habit is a lifelong practice for spiritual people. They know that harboring negativity only hurts them, while forgiveness offers freedom and healthier relationships. When wronged, they make an effort to consciously forgive as soon as possible instead of stewing in anger. Regular reflection also helps to forgive themselves and others for even small transgressions before they have a chance to breed resentments. Developing this forgiving attitude is believed to reduce stress, increase compassion, and bring one closer to fulfilling life's spiritual purpose. In conclusion, forgiveness is greatly valued by those on the spiritual path because it provides remarkable mental health benefits. By willingly pardoning mistakes and releasing anger, we unburden our souls and regain inner calm. Spiritual individuals constantly strive to perfect the power of forgiveness, both of others and themselves, as a means of furthering personal growth as well as strengthening important connections. It is surely one of life's most rewarding habits to form. Number 8, seeking knowledge and growth. Highly spiritual people have a deep desire to improve themselves and expand their understanding of the world. They recognize that none of us will ever have all the answers and that there is always more to learn. These people are driven by a passion for truth and wisdom. They know that staying curious and continuing to feed their minds will help them on their lifelong spiritual journey. That is why they make learning a top priority every single day. Even if it's just 15 minutes spent reading an inspirational book or article, highly spiritual people carve out time for further education whenever their busy schedules allow. Reading is a favorite way for them to gain knowledge. They enjoy exploring various fields such as philosophy, religion, psychology, science, history, and more. By exposing themselves to diverse perspectives, they hope to gain fresh insights and have their pre-existing views challenged in a positive way. Some of their favorite authors to learn from are thinkers like the Dalai Lama, Eckhart Tolle, Brené Brown, and Thich Nhat Hanh. In addition to reading, highly spiritual people understand the value of attending seminars, workshops, and retreats. At these events, they can immerse themselves in topics for longer periods of time while benefiting from the wisdom of expert teachers and facilitators. Often, there are also opportunities for engaging discussion with like-minded peers. New ideas are sparked and inner reflectiveness deepened. Gathering with communities that support personal and spiritual evolution is also very important. People on similar paths who encourage accountability and growth. It adds motivation to continuously work on oneself. Highly spiritual individuals also make use of online courses for convenient lifelong learning. Finally, seeking wise counsel from mentors they respect is another approach they use. Learning directly from those farther along than them on the spiritual path has proven highly valuable. Gurus, pastors, indigenous elders, and other guides can offer profound insights to reflect on. Their lived experience helps shed light on how to handle life's problems with compassion. In the end, highly spiritual people understand that knowledge must lead to action and change. Their quest is not just for interesting information, but to gain clarity, wisdom, and skills to better themselves and be of service. With dedication to constant learning, they aim to come closer to their full potentials and walk lighter on this earth. Number 9. Honoring their values and beliefs. People on a spiritual path have spent significant time reflecting deeply on what really matters to them, what principles they want to guide their lives by. Through meditation, prayer, and consideration of different philosophies, they have gained clarity on their core values. Some of the values commonly found among spiritual individuals include compassion, honesty, community, integrity, kindness, and non-violence. Living aligned with these values is of utmost importance. Highly spiritual people understand that staying true to their beliefs is not always easy, as society does not always make room for principled living. However, they have developed the courage to stand up for what they believe is right, even if it goes against popular ways of thinking. One way they demonstrate commitment to living by their values is by setting clear boundaries. They are discerning about the influences and relationships they allow into their lives. If spending time with certain people or consuming types of media would compromise who they're trying to become, they are willing to remove themselves from such situations. Saying no when needed is also part of honoring one's values. Spiritual individuals have learned that avoiding anything that violates their principles is better than getting swept away by temptation or peer pressure. It shows they value their path of growth and spiritual evolution above fleeting pleasures or acceptance. Additionally, they are not afraid to respectfully voice their beliefs if important issues come up. If a situation involves discrimination, harm against others, abuse of power, or anything against natural justice, they will stand up and speak out. Ultimately, living by their ideals is about spiritual integrity for highly principled people. They aim to cultivate consistency between their beliefs and actions each day. By prioritizing values over wants and social image, they seek to build a life of meaning, service, and inner conviction aligned with their highest selves. Their commitment to truth and justice nurtures positivity, clarity, and strength of character. Number 10. Cultivating a sense of inner peace. Spiritual people know that finding true peace comes from calming the mind, not from external things. They understand that in life there will always be challenges, stressful times, and uncertainty outside of their control. But having inner peace means being able to feel peaceful on the inside, no matter what is happening around them. To do this, spiritual people make it a part of their regular routine to dedicate time each day to cultivating inner peace. They know that peaceful feelings don't just happen by accident, they require focused work. One of the main ways they do this is by setting aside distraction-free time away from technology, like cell phones, tablets, TV, and computers. Spending even just 15 or 30 minutes each day away from screens gives their busy minds a chance to rest. During this time, they'd put all devices in a different room so they are not tempted to check notifications or social media. Turning off technology fully helps them be present in the moment instead of focusing on the virtual world. Many like to use their screen-free time to go outside in nature. Spending time in natural environments like parks, Hiking trails or their own backyard gives spiritual people a profound sense of inner peace. They notice how being surrounded by trees, plants, and open sky seems to automatically calm their thoughts. Just listening to the sounds of birds or a gentle breeze is enough to help shift their mindset. If going outside is not an option, some will bring nature indoors by gazing at photographs or houseplants. Others like to light scented candles that remind them of being outside, like lavender or eucalyptus. Simply being able to see, smell, or imagine nature helps lower stress and elevate peaceful feelings. In addition to nature, many spiritual people practice self-care activities during their daily inner peace time. Gentle yoga or stretching helps release tension from the body and mind. Deep breathing exercises oxygenate their organs and calm anxiety. Sitting in comfortable positions allows for mindfulness meditation, where they observe passing thoughts without judgment. Some use their time to journal about grateful moments, dreams, or ways to stay positive. Writing is a form of free expression that can lift one's mood. Reading inspirational texts, poetry, and prayers nourish the soul as well. Even coloring books or doing a simple puzzle engages the mind in a stress-free way. By making this inner peace time a daily commitment, no matter what else is happening in their lives, spiritual people train their mind and body to let go of worries and feel calm and still. Over time, it becomes a treasured part of their routine to feel whole and grounded within. With regular practice, inner peace becomes not just a temporary state, but a way of being throughout each day, no matter the external circumstances.